Hey guys, so I know I look super crazy because I was literally running out of the door, but I wanted to film for you guys. So I'm going to jump right in and take my Sisley primer and just apply that all over my face. Next, I'm going to take one of my favorite foundation combos to last all day and look really flawless. And this is Dior Forever in the shade 21 and the Estee Lauder Double Wear in the shade Sand 1W2. I mix those together on the back of my hand and just dot them all over my face to go ahead and blend out before I use a brush or sponge. And then I'm going to take my Huda foundation brush and just start to buff that into my skin. I also drag it down onto my neck so that my face matches my neck as well because my face is more pale than the rest of my body. As you can see, this does take quite a minute to blend out, but I do want to make sure that everything looks really smooth and perfect, so I make sure that I take my time. Well, as much as I can, the fact that, I'm in a rush. So now I'm going to take a damp sponge and just blend out what I applied with the brush just to make sure there are no brush streaks or anything like that. So there's no product on this brush, it is just damp. Now moving to the under eye, I'm going to take my new favorite product that has replaced my Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector, and that is the Tatcha Eye Treatment. I have the shade Moonlight, which is the lightest shade, but I really just go in with my ring finger to press it into my skin, and then I take my damp sponge and blend it out before I apply my concealer. For concealer, I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape. This is in the shade Light Neutral. And as always, I use the applicator to blend it out because if you use a brush to blend out your concealer or a sponge, if you don't go ahead and blend the product out first, it will soak up more of the product. So I like to use the applicator to blend it out. And then to bake, I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in the shade Fair Light 10, but I'm going to blend all of this out first, and then I immediately jump into the baking process with a disposable cosmetic sponge just to really set the product in. But as I'm blending, I'm going to blend out all the areas around it so that it's not a harsh line and a big difference between the foundation and the lighter concealer. And I will be doing a video soon on comparing the Huda baking powder to this Maybelline Fit Me powder because this powder is so bomb and it's only $11. So now I'm going to take what's left in the cap of the powder and just apply all over my face to set my face down. And this is a Real Techniques full powder brush. I'm sorry, Eco Tools real powder brush. And I'm just applying that all over. Then I'm going to take my e.l.f. small taper brush and wipe off that excess bakage under my eyes and my chin. Usually I let my chin bake faster, but again, I was in a rush, so I went ahead and wiped everything off because if I leave it on for long enough, sometimes I forget, and I'll set my makeup down that way. Now I'm going to go into my Physicians Formula Original Butter Bronzer and take this Sonia Kashuk number 130 bronzing brush just to contour / bronze my face. I'm going to use that same brush just around on the sides of my nose to contour as well instead of using my Luxie Nose Perfecting brush. And then for the rest of my face, I'm going to take my Tom Ford 05 bronzing brush and just apply that onto my forehead. It's the exact same bronzer and the same color. And then I will take that down onto my cheeks just to make sure my cheeks are nice and blended. Not being too precise because obviously the brush is very big and fluffy. If you're not new to my channel, you know that I love blush and bronzer, so I really go in. And then for my blush today, I'm going to take Milani Rose d'Oro and a Morphe E4 Angled Blush Brush and just apply that onto the apples of my cheeks and also the tip of my nose. Again, going in heavily because I love it. And then my next step in my makeup routine is my eyebrows, and I did leave this on camera even though I'm going to do an in-depth video on eyebrows. So first I take my Anastasia A12 angled brush and I use the spoolie side to comb through my brows. And then I'm going to take this Tanya Crooks Brow Gal palette and use that same Anastasia A12 brush and just go on the underneath of my brow and start using hair-like strokes to blend in that powder. That palette came in a Boxy charm box, and it's the shade 02, and I absolutely love it. I use it every day when I do my brows. And as you can see, I'm using little hair-like strokes. And I did leave this in real time. And then now I'm taking my Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Dark Brown, using the spoolie side before I actually use the product, just to make sure everything is nice and smooth. And then I'm going to fill in my brows. Again, using hair-like strokes. And remember, your brows are sisters, not twins, so mine are definitely different. I still try to make them as closely as possible, or fill them in as closely as possible, but it doesn't always happen that way. But I'm mostly just filling in the gaps and trying to correct the shape of them. And then, of course, to set them down, I'm going to use the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. This stuff is so good. Keeps them in place all day. And then we're going to move into eyeshadow. So I'm going to take my Z palette and use the shade Bangle from Anastasia Beverly Hills on a Morphe M502 blending brush and just sweep that all over my crease. Now, you can use a bronzer. You could have used the Physicians Formula one. I do that all the time if I'm in a rush. But I did want to go into my Z palette because I have not used it in a while, and you guys have asked for a video swatching and going through all the colors that I have in my Z palette. So I will do that very soon. It is coming. But I'm not really being too precise with this either, and it's actually kind of messy. But I don't ever really try to be that perfect, so I'm literally just applying the color into my crease and building it up. So again, that's Anastasia Beverly Hills Bangle. I'm going to take a pencil brush and that same eyeshadow and just run that underneath my lower lash line. This is a step that I usually never skip because I just feel like every look needs it, and it's so quick and easy. And then to highlight, I'm going to take this Essence Pure Nude Highlighter and my Morphe M501 highlighting brush and just apply that to the high points of my cheeks, onto the tip of my nose, and then right above my eyebrows, just to give a little bit of a glow. Now I'm going to curl my eyelashes and apply a coat of the Stila Huge Something mascara. I have a little sample, but I did buy the full size because I love it. Now, you probably heard me rave about the Road & Fields Lash Boost, but I hardly ever wear false lashes anymore because I love how long my lashes are since I've been using that stuff for a few months. So it's so, so good. But you do have to kind of pay more attention to how you're doing your mascara since your eyelashes aren't super short. So this does take me longer than it normally would. Of course, I edit out some of the footage because, you know, seeing someone do the mascara gets pretty redundant. But then to finish everything off, I'm going to wipe off my excess chapstick and foundation that's on my lips, and then line my lips with the Milani 04 lip liner. This shade is so pretty, and these are such good lip liners. They're so smooth and last really long, but they're like $4 or $5, so that's really awesome. But I'm just going to line my lips and kind of fill them in slightly so the color blends well. And then, of course, I rub them together. And then for my lipstick, I'm going to take the NYX, gosh, what is this? Couture? Something Couture. I'll have to put it in the description box. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But it's a really pretty pink shade, just a natural pretty pink. And then I'm going to set my face first with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Get myself a nice shower of this. And then I'm going to take MAC Fix Plus just to make me glowy and kind of make this makeup look more like skin instead of powder. And then I'm going to take my sponge one last time that's damp and just blend that all and press it into my skin. And that completes this makeup look. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This was really rushed and quick. And my hair is a hot mess, but what is new? Working my headband, you know? So I'm leaving this next little part in here because Fix Plus plays me sometimes. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on my next tutorial. Bye!